And that has got to feel really good for the Warrior captain.
It's a baby step.
Stevenson is going to try to call timeout. He had two of his teammates go to the bench, and he was in the front court by himself.
Remember, the coach can call it out. I don't know why they're ignoring Eddie Jordan in the backcourt.
So from down 19, the Warriors within 14, and Baron Davis finally dropping in a field goal. Antoine Jamison with 5 steals already, 12 points, 4 rebounds. And the former Warrior is thriving in this back and forth game. Getting help from Stevenson and Mason.
Well, Antoine is just one of the most versatile players in the league because he can do so many things for you. He's got terrific hands and a sense around the basket. He doesn't even have to see where the rim is. He can tell by where his feet are planted in the lane. He just knows his way around that territory and just has a prolific ability to score.
Well, there was a lot of debate early in his career, Antoine Jamison or Vince Carter. And you wait for 10 years to unfold, and I'd rather have Antoine Jamison.
Jamison emerges. The steadiness every year. This gives you the same. You can depend on him. Great family. Always was a nice young man.
Shot clock down to 3. Stevenson's got a launch. And
where did this come from Stevenson and Mason? I know they're improving on that, but you know, Stevenson did shoot 40% from three-point range last year, albeit not as many attempted.
Well, he's got 13 points on 4 shot attempts. Mason's got 15 points on 9 shot attempts. Monte sent away by Haywood.
And they've made 6 threes between them.
And 7 of 11 three-point shooting for the Wizards. Antoine has Baron on that mismatch. And Baron fouls him again, and he puts it up and in. But Baron Davis has picked up 3 fouls, fouling Jamison twice. Every facet of the game for the Warriors, whether it be turnovers, defense, putting the Wizards on the foul line.
And there's a little touch on the arm. And it is a foul. And Jamison didn't force the issue there. He didn't try to go all the way to the basket because he knows Baron's strong, and he said, okay, I've got a little jump shot, I've got a height advantage, and there's the free throw disparity.
Other than Bloch, the other 4 starters for the Wizards are all in double figures. And the league grows to its largest right now at 20.
That is a block. That is a block.
And Eli Rowe, the young official, calls it correctly. Monte puts it in. And this is just a dangerous play as Monte took a heavy fall there. Holding on to the right knee, which is disastrous for the Warriors.
Dude. Don't even want to think about that. Did he hyperextend it a little bit when he landed?
Why at 6'11" wouldn't Bloch go up and try to block the shot?
Because it's the thing to do nowadays. I saw Tim Duncan in Boston last night try to take a charge just on the edge of the lane. Okay, Tim Duncan stood there, and the man, it was Tony Allen, went up and right around him for an easy layup.
This is why the point of emphasis this year on the block charge call was for there to be more blocks and more no calls. And what is fearful is that you're going to have a great player sustain a major injury because players keep jumping underneath drivers that have elevated. It's a dangerous play.
And then the player like Monte tries to avoid a charge, so they're going to land awkwardly because they're committed one direction. Now all of a sudden have to change their body and make it vulnerable, and landing that way.
Free throw miss. The Warriors are 3 of 8 from the foul line. Haywood rebounding the Stevenson miss, and now Haywood and Petrus. Haywood did not react well to that foul.
Well, the whistle was blown, and if he'd have stopped playing when the whistle was blown, there wouldn't have been a secondary foul there. Well, a secondary contact. There was no foul after the whistle blew.
Brendan Haywood and Eton Thomas and their practice scraps have been well documented.
All right, there's the foul. Okay, so it's over. Now it's over. And that was all after the whistle. Haywood's averaging 3.5 offensive rebounds a game, which puts him in one of the elite people in the league. That's Elton Brand Company. If he were playing.
Brendan Haywood was the 20th pick by Cleveland. Never played for them. Traded on draft day. All the years with Washington. 28 years of age and really evolving. I say bigger players take longer to develop, but the career year for Brendan Haywood. 4 of 4 from the field, 6 of 6 from the line, and the Wizards maintaining the 20-point lead, and Baron Davis is fouled. 14 fouls on Washington. And this is as quiet as Oracle has been all year long. And the crowd completely out of the game. The Warrior body language similar. Aaron inside and was fouled on the drive, and free throws coming. But with the Wizards shooting 14 of 15, it makes the Warriors 3 of 8 even more glaring. Comcast On Demand, half hour after the ball game. If you missed any part of the Warrior game, want to rewatch it, I would encourage starting after halftime tonight. I don't think you want to see that first quarter again. It's a free service, courtesy of Comcast. And Baron knocking down a couple free throws. So 5 minutes to regain some type of momentum and trim this deficit going into halftime and get the crowd involved. That's on the Warriors' to-do list. Haywood, a running hook.
Now, how do you stop that? And Andres was there. He didn't get all the way to the rim, but that just was a nice finish.
And to Biedrins, and knocked out of bounds, and Biedrins touched it last.
Well, he held on to the ball, and you can't fault him for that. Had he taken both hands away, they would have knocked it out of bounds, but he thought he was going to be able to convert inside by staying with the play, and the Warriors just aren't having much luck in a lot of areas. Ticky-tack fouls on three-point shooters, and three-point shots being made, and now you got Roger Mason, who is absolutely hot from the outside. He's got 4 already tonight.
Peters kicking it out to Harrington. He ticks iron on the 3. Mason has 18 first half points. Haywood has 16. Jamison 15. Stevenson 13. And the Wizards, they have a chance at an 80-point half, depending on how they shoot, in the final 3:52 as Biedrins blocks that out of bounds. They're at 64 with 3:52 left. Racked up 37 in the first quarter and could easily be on pace to double that at 74.
Well, when you think about the Chicago game and he got down early, who was doing the bulk of the scoring?
Chris Duhon.
Backcourt. Ended up 15 points in the first quarter. Got a career high 34. Stevenson's career high is 29.
Baron Davis will get his first rest. Jamison missing there. String together a bunch of stops. To execute offensively. And Jackson missing the 3. Harrington the offensive rebound and then dunks it down. So Al Harrington off the bench with 12 points, the only Warrior in double figures.
And that's why Don Nelson wants him as a 6th man. Unfortunately for Chris Webber, the team just isn't playing well since he's made his return to the NBA.
Haywood is just dominating inside.
You've got to front him and play ball side because they can do that all night long. He's too long. In fact, they're going to bring Webber back in. I wouldn't be surprised if you see another North Carolina product to counteract Haywood. That's where he went to school. And I'm talking about Brandon Wright, the rookie, who can match his length.
Harrington's had the hot hand, and Al is carrying the Warriors right now. He's got 15, another 3 dropped in.